It's that time. It's that time. I'm Eli.
And I'm Eddie. And we Game It
We
Takes.
game it takes, baby. Know what I'm talking about? Hey, shout out to Q. Q the guy on the low side of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to you, family. Thank you for coming through. We gonna cook today. Um,
We back one day earlier. One day earlier with
yeah,
the show.
one day earlier, but oh yeah. Also, make sure y'all follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. If y'all want to support the channel, the cash app is down below. Eddie, it's a really unfortunate playoffs for me, man. Giannis, man, got eliminated in the first round by Jimmy Butler, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
All right, let me put my chips down. Hold on, man. Dust it off real quick. Make sure I don't hurt my thumb. Yo, so this was the third time, right? We got the Heat and the Bucks for what? In the last 4 seasons, right? Because we got them in 2020, 21, and this year. Oh, 3 years. So, yeah. So, I mean, we're kind of tired of watching it, to be honest, bro. But it does provide us with some good matchups between Jimmy Butler and Giannis. But other than that, the series is kind of tiring. So Giannis obviously couldn't really start the series out. He got injured in game 1, 11 minutes played or something like that. Didn't play game 2, didn't play game 3. Came back, game 5,
game
right? 4. And, he was hooping in game 4. Had a triple-double. But Jimmy Buckets dropped 56, bro. 56 points. And my beef with Giannis is bro, how many series is gonna go by? He did have Giannis shook. How many series is gonna go by before Giannis guards the best player on the court, man? We love to say Giannis is the best defender, bro. I made so much excuses for him in 21. Eli will tell you because me and him was arguing about this, man, because that's when he was still KD was his right hand man still, and he was saying, yo, Giannis is scared to guard KD, and I was like, nah, that's not what it is. It's hard to play both ends of the court when Giannis is he's a good playmaker in it all, But I can't sit here and make no more excuses. Multiple series done went by. In 2019, failed against the Raps. Kawhi Leonard averaged 30 points in that series. He also shut Giannis down, and Kawhi is 6'7". We know how good he is on defense, but he is 6'7". Giannis is 7 feet. Kawhi shut him down. We go not even too far after that, just the next year against the Heat in the bubble. Shuts down by the Miami Heat defense, and Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo only averages 20 points that series, bro. Off a putrid, for him, 43 field goal. I'm gonna get to he said ain't no such thing as halfway cook. So I'm gonna get to Drew in a minute because Eli know the facts, how I feel about Drew. But right, we get to 2020, fails once again. 2021, we know he wins the championship, but again, Kevin Durant averages 33 points, failed to guard him. He didn't even attempt to guard him. He was scared to guard him. He was scared to pick up off the screen. Kevin Durant just, was just doing his thing. So they win the championship. I give him a pass for that. I love that championship run. I loved it. Then we go to this year. Okay, you guys were down, 2-1. You dropped a triple-double, but you let Jimmy Butler score 56 like I said. No. Okay, so you got one more game. Now you're down 3-1. Jimmy Butler still he had 40 this game, 40-something? 42. He had 42 points, 40, bro.
Yeah, 40.
And you still didn't guard him, bro. He goes for back-to-back 40-point games, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't be allowing this to happen. You are the first seed, bro. Then you missed, 12 free throws, bro. You went 13 free throws. You went 10 for 23, bro. Just make the free throw. Make the damn free throw, bro. Do you realize, Giannis, that if you made one free throw, just one more, you would have won the game by 1 point. You would have won the game by 1 point. Which was a tough shot. Eli said it was a foul, but to me, it was just a very tough shot. I don't know how. Salute.
JB, we're good.
JB. It was just tough how he did that. I don't know. He pushed Pat Connaughton or whatever and caught it with one hand, threw it in a hoop. I don't know how he did that. But if Giannis just made one more free throw, which we all know shooting the ball is his weakness. All he needed to do was make one more, and he would have moved. He would have won it. He would have lasted to see another day. But he couldn't. And that is my problem with Giannis. This is his third straight. His third failure in the playoffs, bro. Like, I'm tired of seeing this. And I know he says it was just steps or whatever, to climbing back up into the championship discussion. But Giannis, it's happening too frequently. You have to come back next year with at least a decent jump shot, and that mentality of guarding the best player on the court like Kobe did, someone who you looked up to. You got to come back and do something like that, because we can't allow Jimmy Butler to go 40 points back-to-back games, especially the crucial games where you come back. Why he didn't score 50 the whole series, but he does the first game, you come back and wins. And then these guys were a play-in team. To be the first, now Giannis is in the history books to be the first ever first seed to lose into a play-in team, bro. It's like, bro, Giannis, I hope you come back and get this shit straight.
Look, man.
Next season, man.
Look, man.
I hope you do.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Can't make no excuses for the shit, man. We said Giannis wasn't in game 1. Giannis wasn't in game 2. Giannis wasn't in game 3. Okay, now they're down 2-1. Giannis, you're back. Your team's fully healthy. Okay, what are we gonna do? You had about I think they had a significant lead with, I want to say, a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter. They blew that lead, or headed into the fourth quarter. They blew that lead. They lost game. What was it? 4. They lost game 4. Giannis just coming back. Lost that game. They had that game. They were in control of that game for the entire time, up until that point where Jimmy Butler scored 10 plus points. I want to say 10 plus points
in
the fourth quarter. 10. We're gonna get to that. 10 plus points in the fourth quarter. Then, they won the game. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. Game 5. Another game where I felt like, I thought they were gonna come back 3-1. I thought the Heat didn't have enough. They're missing Oladipo. They're missing Tyler Hero, right? Offensively, this whole season, they have been very bad. So I thought Jimmy Butler, I thought he wasn't gonna have another performance like he did on in game 4, but I was wrong. He had a pretty considerable performance. He actually hit the game tying shot to tie the game to go to overtime to win the game in game 5, right? Jimmy Butler was spectacular, and it was his efforts, that ultimately won in that series. I don't care what anybody says. It's because of Jimmy Butler, mainly, definitely, that they won that series, because the Bucks' defense against him was terrible. Mike Budenholzer, his schemes were awful defensively. Him keeping Drew Holiday on Jimmy Butler for the entire series, knowing that this man cannot guard Jimmy Butler, was terrible. Giannis wanting to be able to guard Jimmy Butler, like he said, maybe he should have pitched that to the coach, but he said out of respect, it's the coach, and I'm just going by what he said. Well, maybe if you pitched it to him, maybe he would have. And if you did pitch it to him and he turned you down, that's just a product of who he is as a coach, bro. Like, he's very arrogant, wasn't calling timeouts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, in what world he lives in, but he does the same things over and over and over since they won that championship. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. You're a 60-win team losing to the 8th seed, bro. Fully healthy. When Giannis gets back into the lineup, there should be a separation point, bro. There's only Jimmy Butler who's the main offensive threat on this team, bro. Bam Adebayo is not really that overwhelming on offense, bro. All these other guys, all these undrafted guys, bro. What are we doing?
Gabe Vincent with 22 points.
No disrespect to them dudes. Them dudes are playing out their mind because the defense of the Bucks was terrible. Bro, for the past few years, the Bucks have been defending the three-pointer terribly, bro. Terribly. And he got exposed in this series as well. Got exposed. A lot of things about them got exposed, bro. Giannis free throw woes. We know that's been an issue for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? The load was on Giannis, bro. You know what I'm saying? He missed, I think, he was 12 or 23 from the free throw line in game 5, bro. That's crazy, man. If he makes some of them free throws, we in a different situation.
Just one.
They were supposed to. I don't care what nobody says. That team against that team, the Bucks versus the Heat, Giannis is supposed to come back 3-1 to beat that team. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how hard it is. That team was very undermanned going up against the Bucks, a 60-win team. They were a playing team. They are a playing team. They are a playing team. They were in a playing situation to get in the playoffs, and they beat y'all 4-1, bro. There's no excuse, bro. I don't care if Giannis didn't play game 3. I gotta keep it hot, bro. I'm not biased for no player, bro. I don't care if he was out. That shouldn't be no excuse. He not making no excuse. So people don't make excuses for him, bro. Just don't do it. He not making excuses for himself. You know what I'm saying? And he says it's not a failure. Okay, you say it's not a failure, this and this and that. But like Shaq said, right? You know, once you're a player of a certain status, bro, it's championship or bust, bro. Gotta keep it 100 with you, bro. Giannis come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? We established that. We know what you've been through, but it's only we can't look in past tense no more. We know what you've been through and all that. We know you weren't expected to be what you are, but you are what you are now, bro.
Especially when
So
you look
only
at,
you only have to look ahead. And what's
especially,
ahead is a championship or bust. What happened?
I think, especially when you looked at it as like the best player in the league, bro. I think like he is the majority. If you were to take a poll right now, the majority, at least 60 to 70%, say Giannis is the best player in the league, bro, above anybody. And it's been that since he won a championship. So we're going on the third season now where Giannis, well, depending on who wins this championship, where Giannis is looked at as the best player. So it's like you said, it's either championship or bust, man.
Right. It's either championship or bust. So for him to say it's not a failure, I get that. Coming from where he come from. But, you know, and that was well put. You know, I haven't heard, and there's been a lot of superstars that come up short. And none of them put it like Giannis put it. It was great. Everybody's talking about how well he put that. But nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, we gotta hold you to the standard of the best player in the world. You may not want that, but you are that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hold it to that. And now people are questioning that. Now you got to go and prove yourself again, like you did in 2021. You know what I'm saying? But people will call you out in 2019 and 2020. Now you got to do it again. You know, this is a failure, bro. You know, 2019, 2020, 2021. No, 2022. You know what I'm saying? And now, bro, those are failures, bro. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those are
Yeah,
failures,
but
bro.
one thing I can respect about this, even though I agree it is a failure, he performed as much as he could. You know, when you look at the stats and even the gameplay, besides the free throws, he did everything he could on the offensive end. The defense, I can't really speak so much about that, like I said, because he didn't even attempt to challenge Jimmy Butler. But, you know, when you just look at the numbers, it was a good series. But actually watching the games and stuff, especially the last two games he came back, you know, it just wasn't really like mentally, he probably just wasn't in the right zone. Like he said last year. Remember what he said in the interview? He said when he did that interview last year, he said mentally he wasn't in the right place last year. He wasn't in the
Right.
right place to answer some of the questions and stuff, which we understood because, bro, the the Celtics did play really good defense on Giannis. Probably the best we've seen in you know in a on a while from him. You know, probably since that 2020 season with the Heat. But yeah, bro, Giannis. I hope he comes back stronger than ever. Wins his MVP. You know, try attempts to go for that MVP, his third one, and then go for the championship. Most importantly, you know,
Yeah,
I would love to see it.
he need to have a monster season next year, bro. It should be. He should leave no doubt next season who the best player in the world. It shouldn't be Jokic and Embiid. No, I don't want to hear them names next year. I don't want to hear Luka. You know, even though I think Luka should be ready to win his first MVP. It's about time. But Giannis next year, you got to do it, bro. You got to come out and make a huge statement. I am the best from pillow to post, from the beginning of the regular season to the end of the postseason, bro. I am the best. Yes, you know what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. You know, we know how things like this are looked at, being exited in the first round, especially when you got these type of expectations of winning the championship. And now you are part of history, honest. You are one of very few first seeds to be eliminated by AFC, bro. You know, that's not a good look. You
He
know,
is the only first seed to be eliminated by a playing team as well. So that's something that's
that's
gonna
even
be.
worse, you know. But it is what it is, man. He's really on the hot seat right now with a lot of people, and for good reason, bro. When you when you are so great, you have expectations on you. Expectations come with heat. You know what I'm saying? When you don't live up to them. When you don't live up to them, so it is what it is. But what we got next, Eddie?
Uh, I'm gonna answer. We can answer these two comments real quick, and then we go on. Yeah, LeBron. I mean, it took him what? He's in year, what is he, 20, right? Year 20.
Yeah,
It took him 18 seasons just to lose in the first round. So yeah, bro, LeBron in his, in his at his absolute peak, obviously wouldn't even lose in the first round 4-1 if he he lost 4-2 in year 18. So yeah, I can agree with that, Q, for sure. Greek Freak better be recruit. He's not gonna take that route. I mean, if he does, I would have told Eli because I said if Giannis wins his next championship with the stipulations, depending on how it is, if he makes that attempt to go to top 10 or whatever, be better than Curry. If he recruits those two guys, we might have some talks of the championship not holding as much weight, just like he feels Kate
If you
feels
recruit
with
both of
the
them or
East.
one of them.
He put both of them. That's why I said both.
Oh nah,
But
they don't got enough money for them both of them.
we would still have to see their team though. That what would it look like after, anyways. But yeah, Drew Holiday, you some shit in the playoffs. You haven't had a good playoff run since you beat
He said you some shit.
speaking of Dame, you haven't had a good playoff run since you beat that nigga in the playoffs or whatever. So yeah, moving on from next, I want to talk about um matter of fact, I was gonna say something else, but we could talk about this real quick. Is LeBron on his decline, Eli, like in the playoffs? Because we notice how he is on his off his scoring game. We're not even gonna go about because he's been playing some defense, but in terms of scoring, is LeBron on the decline? Because we watched the Memphis series and yes, they won. Congratulations to them, but he has not been scoring a rock how he normally does. Right or wrong, Eli?
Yeah, man, I had to bring it to your attention, man. But you were still saying he's playing great. So it's there's what it is. They winning at the end of the day. Win is a win, right? But I'm seeing the team collectively is playing really good, and that is what's getting them over the hill. It's not because of LeBron James primarily. It's not. AD has been the best player on this team, especially for this series, as he should be. This is how it should have been for the past 2 years. AD taking his spot as the best player on the team, undoubtedly taking that position. But LeBron has not looked himself. He's looked very, very old, like overnight. We see Manny Pacquiao. He did what he did to Keith Thurman. And then when he fought Ugas, it's like he aged like 20 years in one night. That's how LeBron James is looking. Well, how he looked in this series. In the next series, maybe he could be better. But all I know is from what was it? Game 4, because they got them out in 5. In game 4, he didn't have a really good game. Or was it game? I don't know. Whatever game it was, the next game he said he's going to come out hot. And really see that. They won the game by 40. You know what I'm saying? So it really didn't matter. But I'm saying in this series, he's looking old. In certain series, he's really going to have to be a lot more aggressive because the competition is going to get better. Any offense that he sees from here on out is going to get better. So yes, we're definitely gonna have to see him.
Definitely
Not only
faster teams.
Yes,
Yeah, bro.
we're gonna have to see him. And hopefully it's not an age thing. I don't know, but from what I'm seeing, he's looking old out there. LeBron in the playoffs, we know what did he average this season?
This series,
This season,
30.
he averaged 30 this season. We know LeBron. If he's averaging 30 in the regular season, we know LeBron in the playoffs, he gonna average what? 31, 32. He gonna get better. Right now he's averaging 22. That's a huge fall off.
And gentlemen, for the comments, whether when we post this or not, it does not mean we are expecting LeBron to average 35, 40, 50 points. We're just saying we can see there's a decrease in his points. That's all we're saying. We're not saying he's supposed to be averaging 30. We get he is 38 years old, 39 years old, however old he is. We get that. We're just saying we see the decrease in points and scoring that has happened to LeBron. I thought somebody called, but yeah, we see the decrease in points currently. That's all we're saying. Hopefully it gets better next round. Whether they play Sacramento, Golden State, it might, but that series will probably determine on whether if LeBron is on the decline in terms of scoring. We'll see for sure.
Yeah, but he's definitely looking 38 that he is. You know what I'm saying? But look, I think the Lakers. Look, I gotta bite the bullet, bro. I was wrong. The Lakers look. Me and Eddie didn't think they were gonna make the playoffs nor the play-in. But they exceeded that. They're now in the second round, and the Knicks as well. They exceeded my expectations as well. Over exceeded them. I didn't think they were gonna make it to the second round. I thought we was gonna see 2021 all over again. But shout out to Jalen Brunson. Yeah, the Lakers exceeded my expectation. And here's my thing with the Lakers. It's all about the play of LeBron James to me, bro. If he's a lot more aggressive, if he's the normal LeBron James, I think their ceiling is the NBA Finals from what I'm seeing. And it's crazy that I'm saying that now because I was slandering them and everything, but I think they could go to the NBA Finals. And every matchup for them from here on out is gonna be tough. They're gonna play a lot of fast teams that get out in transition, and really good in the half court set. So I don't know, man. It's going to be real difficult for them, but I think their defense has been very good. AD and Jared Vanderbilt are some lunatics on the other side of the ball. AD, like I said, was the best player in this series. So I don't know, man. It's looking real good for the Lakers. If it's when it's all said and done, I think it'll be them and the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals again. And we know how that played out the last time those teams met, but Eddie's telling me it's a different Nuggets. It's a different Jokic. That was a younger Jokic, so we will see. We shall see. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. Yeah, I
Yo,
got the Kings in 7. Yeah, I definitely got the Kings in 7 beating the Warriors. Uh, but against the Lakers, I don't know. I don't know. What we got next, Eddie?
next up, I want to since let's talk about our thumbnail, bro. Let's talk about um what could possibly happen. What could be the future for Nikola Jokic, ladies and gentlemen? Now, we talked a little bit about this last stream last Sunday, but I want you guys to realize this because the Nuggets are currently pounding the Suns right now, right? Which we're on the verge of being right about, but we're gonna wait. Um, if Jokic, after the season, Jokic can be a 3-time MVP, a 1-time champion, and a 1-time Finals MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, that would put him for sure top 15. I couldn't name 14 other players better than Nikola Jokic if he gets those accomplishments this season. And I don't think no one can tell me otherwise because he would have had more MVPs than about 80% of the NBA, about as many championships as guys like Moses, and tons of other legends, Paul Pierce, Dirk Nowitzki, KG, plenty of other guys, you know.
Did you
And
just
he
call
would
that
have
man Paul Pierce?
let's I'm just naming legends, bro. I'm just naming legends.
Yeah. All
And
right.
it's like, bro, and he would have did it as what do you mean stop the cap, bro? Like I know y'all a little bit older, man, but guys, KG nor Dirk would be better than this guy. They're not even better than Jokic. And if Jokic
from
wins the
from a
second
skill set standpoint, we get that. Yeah, I want to take KG over Nikola Jokic. You know what I'm saying? And most people would. Especially on both ends of the court, he was really good. But we talking about in terms of greatness, bro. When it's looked at 20, 30 years from now, who's gonna be talking about more if Jokic goes and does that?
like Jokic would have done it without a super team. This guy won one championship with a super team, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Shit is weak, bro. One championship. And he couldn't beat a guy without a super team. Kobe.
I mean, he did get injured in 2010. I think he tore his ACL, meniscus,
All
or
right, so what
MCL.
about
One
the
of them.
year before? Why couldn't he beat the Magic? Why couldn't he beat LeBron? Didn't he lose? He lost to the Magic.
Yeah, I can't.
What film, bro? What do you mean he wouldn't smoke Jokic, bro? He wouldn't. Like, yeah, he's getting his buckets on Jokic, but when it comes down to a playoff series, you put that Minnesota team against this Denver team, we know who win. And 4-0 sweep.
Yeah,
He'll probably get a game. He'll probably get a game. That's about it. But anyways, yeah, this championship, especially with them being under the Golden State Warriors, who are currently about to go to a game 7, while the Suns are in a 7 games. I mean, and
yeah,
the
that's
second
what I'm
round.
saying. Eddie, he tore his shit and he came back.
Oh, so you said the 2010. That's why.
Yeah. That's probably when he came back, 2010, and then
Okay,
he played in that playoffs, and
and he lost.
yeah, yeah.
He lost to Kobe. Kobe, Lamar Odom, and Paul Gasol beat Ray Allen, Rondo, KG, and Paul Pierce. Sounds crazy, but that's reality. But yeah, bro, Jokic would be top 15 locked. I think with the since Q and JB is a little older, they like the guys who can play both ends, and Jokic is not that much of a he's at best an average big man defender, and I think that's what they don't like. But hey, when you got a guy, again, I'm gonna say this for the billionth time, when you got a guy who's generational offensively, it doesn't even matter at that point. They might not be the greatest of all time, but they would definitely be in certain discussions with the other people who are the greatest players of all time. Jokic wouldn't make the playoffs in that.
Yeah, I can't agree with that, bro. I think this is the discussion we're gonna lead into. But finish saying what you say, Eddie, because
Um,
about yeah.
It would just be extremely hard not to argue Jokic as top 15 with a resume of 3 MVPs, multiple All NBAs, a Finals MVP in a time where he's kind of somewhat the underdog between the 5 best teams in the A right now, or the teams that are left in the playoffs right now. I mean, I
You know
think
what I'm
after
saying? Look, Jokic. Look, say Jokic goes and wins a ring, right? A lot of people, if this man Chris Paul goes and wins a ring this year, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say Jokic already has a ring, and then Chris Paul goes and wins a ring next year with the goddamn Suns. They still gonna put Chris Paul over this man all the time, bro. And that man is way more accomplished than this man, Chris Paul, in terms of that aspect of being a 3-time MVP, having a chip, just the same chip as Chris Paul, but being the best player in the finals, which I think is a high chance he will be.
listen,
You know what I'm
JB,
saying? And they would still put Chris Paul over him. It's just, I don't know, like, and this was gonna lead into what I want to talk about. Jokic, his game is, I think it's highly disrespected and
that's what they're
overlooked.
doing in the
His
comments. That's what they're doing in the
his
comments.
team is overlooked. Me and Eddie, we made this short. I'm gonna play it.
The Suns, they lost their defenders, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. DeAndre Ayton is a slouch on defense, and then you expect Kevin Durant to play defense. I don't think so. And that led to Norman Powell and Westbrook dropping 70 one night and then 50 the next night, and only losing by a little bit. If it's looking like that against the Clippers without Kawhi and PG for a game or two, imagine if those two guys are playing. Suns are frauds, bro. They're not winning.
Devin Booker shouldn't have to score 45 for to be the JV version of the Clippers, bro. Them niggas in trouble, bro. Niggas gonna disrespect the Nuggets. I can't wait. So this expectation that's built up for them is gonna get them crucified in the media when they lose. Watch. Phoenix, y'all not hoisting up. And my ultimate point for showing that is not because of what I was saying about the Suns, but ultimately because the Suns are favored against the Nuggets.
Highly favored.
Highly favored against the Nuggets. The Nuggets who showed their separation against the Timberwolves, right? The Phoenix Suns, I mean, yeah, they beat the what was it? The Clippers without PG and Kawhi. Yeah, they beat them in 5 games. But when you look and put context into it and watch the games, I mean, it's not nothing they did that really separated themselves. I mean, they outscored an undermanned team. They didn't do anything significant. They didn't play no crazy defense. Their bench absolutely was sucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yet still up against all of that, us knowing that, people are still favoring the Phoenix Suns because, I guess because who they got, Chris Paul, Booker, and all the stuff that sounds nice, they're still favoring the Suns. And I said that the Suns were gonna get destroyed by the Nuggets. And game 1 right now, we're seeing that the Nuggets are separating themselves really well right now. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's not looking close at all. I think if the Nuggets play like this, how they're playing right now tonight, it's going to be a 4-game sweep. If you're not already watching, they're really destroying them. You know what I'm saying? So, look, all I'm saying is Jokic is going to keep being the underdog, right? And I think he's going to prove himself, bro. And he has to. He's being called on for that. Pete, we made that short. People say, oh, no, the Suns are going to destroy them. After people are like oblivious to this. Like, we just seen how they looked against the Clippers without PG and Kawhi. They did not look that good. They didn't. Booker and KD, yeah, they went off as they're supposed to. Who's guarding them? There's nobody on the team to hold them. They should be destroying
in the NBA that can hold those guys. To be
exactly.
honest.
It should be destroying those guys, But their bench, they don't have no bench. They're undermanned on the bench, the Suns, and people are ignoring that for whatever reason. They just want to, the Suns going to the final, just dismissing the Nuggets. But you guys are going to see, bro. You guys are going to see that this is a really good team, and they're playing really good defense, the Nuggets, bro. Really good defense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Defense to offense, they're looking really well right now. That's just for right now. The series isn't over, but my ultimate point is Jokic just keep getting disrespected. People are saying, oh, yeah, he's not a top 5 player in the league, but he's a top 10. How's a 2-time MVP a top 10 player, not a top 5 player? How? If he's winning the MVP in this league and he's not a top 10 player, that's more of a
Hold on.
representation. Go ahead.
They going crazy in the comments. Nuggets have no bench, but their benching includes a Caldwell Pope, and a bunch of other guys who can shoot the three and who can play a little bit of defense, bro.
Whoa! The Nuggets have no bench. You see, this people don't be watching, bro. People don't be watching. Q, they have a bench. Q, they have a bench. Q, if the look, the Suns compared to this team has a really good bench because their production when Jokic is off the court is incredible. Like in this game right here, they took Jokic out with like a minute left in the first quarter. When they took him out, this team went on a 20-something run against the Suns bench, bro. This bench is nothing to be trifled with. You may not know all the guys that's coming off the bench for them, but their bench is one of the best benches in the league.
Bruce Brown is on the bench. Thomas Bryant, like I said, Caldwell Pope, Jeff Green, Reggie Jackson, DeAndre Jordan.
Jeff?
Yeah, Uncle Jeff.
You know what I'm saying? They have a really good, especially compared to the Suns have nobodies on their bench. No disrespect. They have nobodies on their bench.
I think their best bench player is Terrence Ross, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Look, from what I'm saying, look, Nikola Jokic is disrespected. I just don't see how two-time MVP,
and we could clearly,
you know what I'm saying,
comments,
could be called a top 10 player and not a top 5 player. It's just blasphemous to me. And they're gonna keep doing it. But after this series, I want to see one. Like I said, after this series against the Suns, I want to see what the narrative switches to. Oh, the Suns weren't ready. This is the shit that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Then when it's time for the Nuggets to go to the Western Conference Finals, which I think they're likely to go, we're gonna hear all type of the Lakers are gonna beat them and this and this and that. It's gonna be easy work.
Shelton, bro, right? So if I would get you saying, you don't think the Nuggets are going to beat the Lakers, but you saying they cannot beat the Lakers at all is crazy. The Lakers were a playing team for the second. Well, they missed the playoffs last year. For the second out of the last 3 years, the second time out of the last 3 years, they were in the play-in, bro. Are you telling me that a team that is the first seed on the West have no chance of beating the Lakers, bro, just because LeBron James and AD just beat the second seed? That's what you're telling me? Listen, bro. If that's how you feel, all right, just let's sit back and watch and let's see. Steve Nash syndrome.
That could be the thing. That could be. It could be, but
no.
Jokic right now in these playoffs, he's playing extremely well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that should be a conversation as of yet. Jokic, he came up short last year, undermanned, and the year before that he came up short. What was it? Wait, the year before. Last year he came out short. He was undermanned. The year before that, did he have his team fully or no?
Nope.
2020. All right, so 2021.
21. Jamal.
Yeah, 21. He was undermanned. In 20, they lost in the West Conference Finals to the Lakers.
One game, one buzzer beating shot or going to 7 with the eventual champions, bro.
And in the playoffs, have they ever what?
Have they ever what?
Capping for the Nuggets because they beat the Timberwolves.
We don't give a
we not capping, bro.
We don't care. We just saying Jokic needs his respect, bro. Because how can you not think of a guy with 3 MVPs? This would be a hard-fought finals if he gets through the Suns, then either Golden State, Sacramento, or the Lakers. Then plus imagine if he beats the Celtics in the finals.
It's a narrative out there, man. I don't see how we cap it. This team is really good, bro.
That's
I don't know what people want me to say, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they the number 1 seed for a reason. They was the only team that really made any separation in the Western Conference. And we saying nobody's capping for them, bro. We've been watching this team, bro, and they constantly getting disrespected, bro.
That's
Jokic is making and Jokic, what he's not getting credit for, a lot of these guys, he's making these guys better. Aaron Gordon, when did Aaron Gordon ever play? He's having his best season alongside Jokic, bro. Jamal Murray, we seen what he did in the bubble. He's having something closely almost identical to that in these playoffs right now.
I don't think that.
MPJ, he's playing the best of his career right now, especially in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping it hot, bro. I'm not capping. I don't cap for nobody. I just got over here and I had to cook one of my favorite players, Giannis. I don't cap for nobody. I see it how I see it.
But my thing is that you guys love to make a load of excuses for other guys, and this man been underman for 2 straight years. Jamal Murray missed the 21 playoffs throughout the whole 22 season. We're not capping for this man, but we trying to give the same credit, the same excuses we do for other guys to him. Just like we say LeBron James, he didn't have Kyrie Irving, so it wasn't fair in 2015. Then we say a lot of things for other guys.
JB,
you you
look, I'm,
expect them to beat the Suns, but the majority of people.
wait, time out. Hey, time out. And y'all talking about I'm capping for the Nuggets. That's cap right there. The Suns are not going 7 playing like how they playing. What makes you think the Suns are gonna go 7 with the Nuggets? That's what I want to know. I don't say it ain't gonna happen, but JB, what makes you think the Suns are gonna go 7 with the Nuggets? I'll wait. And what you saying? The Clippers had a best. Yeah, of course. They have the best depth in the league. The Clippers. They have the best depth in the league for sure. But we're not talking about names here. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to name some of the guys that's coming off the bench for the Clippers because that's how good it is. That's why it's number one. But when it comes to the Nuggets, of course, nobody's gonna know a lot of those guys, but a lot of those guys are giving good production. They got guys like Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, motherfucking what's his dude name, bro? Thomas Bryant, dudes like that coming off the bench, bro. Of course, you're not gonna nobody's checking for those
who are
dudes.
Production guys over names. They give you
right.
production.
You got Norman Powell coming off the bench, Bones Highland coming off the bench. What's his dude name? What's his name? The one with the dreads, Eddie, that come off the bench for the Clippers. What's his name? Damn, what's his name, bro? Damn, what's his name, bro? He young. He real young.
Real young. When you remember where he got drafted?
Nah, man, what's this dude name, bro? Damn, bro. I think he a guard. He a point guard for them. He a shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Man, yeah, Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann. Yeah, Terrence Mann. Of course, those names. Those are names, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's checking for the Nuggets anyway, so nobody's gonna know who's coming off the bench for them because nobody's checking for them. Nobody's expecting nothing from them. Everybody's dismissing them.
What numbers are who producing you? What numbers are who producing? Because if we talking about the Nuggets, you got Caldwell Pope. I think he's averaging about 14 off like 40 something from the 3 on the bench, and we know that's key. If a guy is sinking like 42, 43% of his shots off the bench from the 3, he's key.
I get that. I get that. I get that, man.
Bro, I get that. They've had two. They've had 2 this century. One had to do with Kobe, and Jokic wasn't even in the fucking league. He was like, what, 15 years old, probably 12 years old. What does that got to do with anything? They played 2 times this century, So, okay, the last one again. Jokic was not an MVP. He was not one of the best players in the league. He was just a guy we was on the lookout for, a guy who can get triple doubles here and there, bro. As a big man, he was there. He only put up about 22 against AD. Now I feel like if they meet this time, it would
wait. He was the MVP in 2020. In WCF, he was the MVP.
No, he was not. Giannis won that MVP.
Giannis won the MVP in 2020?
The bubble, yes, the bubble MVP. Remember, Jokic won 21 and 22.
Damn, I'm tripping. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm bugging out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And 2021 is when he won his first one. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, look, all I'm saying is we could keep living off revisionist history. We could keep saying that Jokic is not that guy and what is he doing? And I've been watching, bro.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna let you continue, Eli. Sorry for cutting you off, bro. Yeah. But let's put it like this. Shelton, they must get over the Lakers mystique. Put it like this, right? So this century, the Lakers and the Celtics only played once. Does that mean that if the Lakers and the Celtics get to the finals, that the Lakers would beat the Celtics? And I don't know, bro. Like,
anyway, they ass kicked by the Celtics, bro.
Exactly. If you believe that, if that's what you believe, Shelton, then.
And you know why I say that too? It ain't nobody Jason Tatum fear on that team, and we know he got some fear. He got some heart problems, bro. It ain't nobody on that team he ain't gonna cook, bro.
You know what? Since he got some heart problems, let's get into it, Eli.
Look, man, this has been my topic because you've been doing all the topics for this show, but this has been my topic.
I'm gonna sit back. You got this one. I don't think I'm gonna say anything about this one. I think you got this one.
This may be even short, bro. This may not even be a video. It's probably just gonna be a short, bro. The Celtics worry me, right? And there's only very few teams that I think can expose what they got going on over there. It's only very few teams that I think can expose that. But the teams that I think they're gonna face are not gonna expose that. This is why I think they're gonna win the championship. But this is a team that can easily be exposed and not easily be beaten, but easily be exposed. Here's my thing with the Celtics. Last year they had Ime Udoka. We know how good he was, right? Even though as good as he was, right? We talk about Mike Budenholzer, right? They went up against Ime Udoka went up against Mike Budenholzer. Mike Budenholzer's terrible schemes, X, Y, and Z. Their defense against the Celtics 3-point offense was terrible, you know. But the Bucks were still able to take them 7 games without Chris Middleton, right? Cool. In the first round, let's see who the Celtics faced. They faced the Nets, right? Got them out of there in 4 games, destroyed them. Clint KD got them up out of here. The nigga y'all be capping for, right? And we don't like to talk about that. We act like it didn't happen, right? We also act like 2016, the WCF didn't happen. Okay, cool. Then they faced the Bucks in the second round, right? And I thought, and a lot of other people thought, that series is going to be fairly short without Chris Middleton, at least 6 games, and went 7. They nearly lost. In Game 7, I think they destroyed them, though, in Game 7, right? Then after that, they faced the Miami Heat. We know at this point the Miami Heat are a team you absolutely cannot sleep on. That has been proven. You know, the bubble was not a fluke. A lot of people like to call that a fluke. It was not a fluke. We know this is a team that are extremely a grit and grind team, right? A very tough coach. A coach that's had experience. He won championship with LeBron James, D Wade, Chris Bosh. This is the guy that we're talking. This is the guy we're talking about. A guy who was he wasn't even a head coach. He came out of nowhere, bro. I think he was like an editor or some shit.
Yeah, he
he
was the
head.
technology. He was some
Yeah,
computer.
like, and then he became the head coach. That's the guy we talking about who came from nothing, right? All right, cool, right? They faced that team, the Heat, with a terrible offense, bro. They were number 1. I think they were number 1 seed, but they were awful on offense, bro. Not awful, but I want to say compared to the Celtics, they had nothing on offense.
It's just like it's this year, just relying through Jimmy Butler,
right, and relying on defense, right? They were never supposed to go to 7 games with the Heat. That's what let me know that they were a little shaky. When they got to the finals, I'm like, okay, Game 1, it was all a team effort. And then we had Al Horford have that incredible and late, he caught fire late in that Game 1, and they won the game. They were knocking out threes out of the wazoo. Then Game 2, they lost, and then they got another game, but, you know, it wasn't really that impressive, right? We knew that the Warriors, they had their number, bro, and it was over after that. Didn't they go up 2-0 against the Warriors? No, they didn't go 2-0. They won They were 2-1.
They went up 2-1, yeah.
They went up 2-1 and lost every game after that, bro. You know? And here's my thing. Jason Tatum, very, very inconsistent, bro. Very inconsistent. I watched the elimination game against the Hawks. I watched that game, right? And in that game against the Hawks, he had a great on the stat line, right? You got to look at it in context. I watched the game. I explained to Eddie. Yeah, his stat line looked pretty at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like he did in the last time they faced Golden State. He had like 30 and 18 rebounds, but that game was terrible by him. If you look at it in depth. That elimination game against the Hawks, bro, Jaylen Brown saved his bacon. From the third quarter to the fourth quarter, from the third quarter to the, oh my gosh, they're destroying the Suns, bro. Bro, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Bro, they're killing them. But yeah, whoo! Look, I'm sorry to get off track, but yeah. From the third quarter to the fourth quarter, Jaylen Brown was saving Jason Tatum's bacon, bro. He was the reason why they were still in that game. Jaylen Brown, another guy, another underdog who gets pushed to the side. Jason Tatum was not showing up in that third quarter when they needed him. He was not scoring. He was not aggressive. He waited till they went on a run. He waited till the team as a whole got hot to start when they're making shots and start when to demand the ball when the team already was doing their thing. That's not player, bro. They're going up against the 76ers next round. I do not need them playing down to the level of their competition. I think they're a far more superior team as a whole than the 76ers. They were to the Hawks. They're supposed to get them out of there in 4 or 5 games. That shouldn't have went 6 games. Y'all don't need that. Y'all need to be resting in preparation to face the 76ers.
And the thing with this, Eli, is that they might actually get Philly out in 4, which is so confusing to us because it's like, bro, how can you guys just dominate the good teams, but when it comes to the worst teams in the league, or in this fact that the worst teams in the playoffs, you guys just aren't that good against them. It just doesn't make sense to us. That's all it is. And sometimes it's not just Jason Tatum. Obviously, he's the main one where it's him, but there's games where Marcus Smart isn't defending good. There's games where even Jaylen Brown, even though I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's never normally him because he's been these last 3 games, bro. His last 3 games, Jaylen Brown has been a professional hooper, bro. I know that's what he is on paper, but man, he's just been doing his thing, bro. Like 3 straight 30-point games. He wasn't taking that much shots the first 3 games of the series. He said, you know what? Let me take 20 shots every game. Been playing amazing ever since then, bro. I gotta give it to him, bro. And Eli felt like he's not a superstar, and he felt like he was almost there. He's on the verge of being it, but I'm feeling like, yo, bro, he's showing me that he's there, bro. Jaylen Brown, he's looking like, man, if he continues to play like this, he's looking like he can lead his own team. And the options for money would be, they would expand for someone like Jaylen Brown
And they
because he can play
disrespecting him
defense,
and
bro. Yeah, they disrespected
looking
him,
to
bro.
trade him and all that, man. So I don't know how that's gonna play out in their favor when it's time for him to be looking at teams and beat out game 1, bro. Y'all supposed to destroy that team without Embiid. Absolutely destroy that team without Embiid. It should be no question. It shouldn't be competitive. I think it was one game this season where without Embiid, like I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
I'm
it was
tripping.
a close game or something like that. It
Yeah,
might.
something like that. I know I'm not tripping. Like, come on, it shouldn't be no type of. It should be none of that in this first game if Embiid not playing. Harden is not that dude in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He's had a couple good games in the playoffs, but I'm not expecting that. I'm not like if he has a good night, okay, cool. But I'm not expecting him to have another good night after that. He's not
Because
that type of guy in the playoffs.
this defense, we seen what this defense did to Katie and Kyrie, bro. And let's be honest, bro. If they doing that to them last year, what they're gonna do to
Going
James
through the
Harden,
Harden,
it's
bro.
gonna
Come
be
on, bro.
much worse. It's gonna be much worse.
James Harden is not creating separation on that weak ass step back no more. He doesn't have the same first step anymore. Like, it's just he's just not the same no more. And despite that, even when he had that, the nigga was not that good, bro, in the playoffs. Let's see what JB saying. He was a
Yeah, okay.
coordinator.
No,
That's
I
what some
appreciate what
coaches go
yeah.
through to
Yeah.
earn an assistant or head coaching job. Yeah, that's still a coach. He just fails practicing in games. He watches film with players individually and works them out one-on-one. Okay. But yeah, bro, the Celtics, they should make it to the finals, bro. The Bucks are not in the picture. The Cavaliers were the Cavaliers were a team that people thought could make it far, a sleeper team. But definitely the 76ers, the Bucks, and the Celtics were the 3 teams that looked at to get out the East. So, and the Celtics were at the top of those odds. You know what I'm saying? No, the Bucks actually, and then the Celtics were not too far behind that. So now we're looking at the Celtics to live up to expectations. Will they do that? I don't know. I don't really trust Jason Tatum. He's the best player on the team, or at least he's supposed to be. You know, um, the organization seems to have a lot of trust in him more so than Jaylen Brown. They're looking to ship Jaylen Brown off more than Jason Tatum. You know, and I think Jaylen Brown in the past few playoffs, he's shown up more than Jason Tatum, bro. Got to keep it 100 with you, bro. He has. Jason Tatum last year was he plays good, he's not playing good, plays good, he's not playing good. It was like that. So we can't have that in this playoffs. If he's gonna win the championship. Boston not as good defensively as last year, but they still miles ahead of Philly. I definitely agree with you. And that should be the case. But this is a team that plays down to the level of their competition, which is not that's not safe. It's not. You know, I don't know, bro. But when they get to the finals, I don't see nobody on the other side besides the Warriors. I know that shit sound crazy. That will give this team severe issues, bro. So I think they should win the championship pretty handily, bro. That's all I gotta say on that, though.
And yeah, bro. I mean, the last thing I got to say on is that I just been battling back between the feeling of, to me, it might be biasness involved, but if Golden State don't repeat, if they lose, whatever. It got to be between the Nuggets and the Celtics, bro. Before this series did start, I think about halfway into the Knicks series, I said, yo, it just don't make no sense for the Celtics not to win, bro. I mean, I think no, actually, in the beginning of the year, I did say the Cavs, right? But I said, bro, it's like the Celtics. They got to be on a revenge tour, bro. Last year, they can't take it shortly. They got to come back and they got to win this championship, bro. Even though I said the Cavs, it failed, backfired on me. I still felt like the Celtics got to make it happen, bro. Like their play of basketball is beautiful, bro. Some of the best I've seen since I've been watching basketball, bro. I love it. So it's like, bro, they gotta come back and win this, bro. I might have a different favorite. I might feel like something else, but in reality, bro, I'm getting this on film. I feel like the Celtics are supposed to. They're supposed to. I might, like I said, might feel like someone else should win, but they're supposed to get this championship. These guys are the ones they're supposed to win.
Right. Look, I can't ignore this. You know, I've been trying to ignore this for the longest while we doing this live stream, but Nuggets in 5, bro. Y'all capping for the Suns, bro. They're not good. They're not good, bro. They're getting destroyed right now, bro.
Yeah,
It's not close.
two guys not gonna save that team
That's what I'm saying.
in the playoffs. You know, it's 7 games. You know, it's different for one game in the regular season, but in terms of first to four, nah, bro.
Look, and I think it's just because people they look at Devin Booker, like I said, Devin Booker, Ayton, KD, like that's a sexy lineup right there. Like those are the key guys right there. It just sounds good, you know what I'm saying? It looks good on paper and all that other shit, and Chris Paul and all that shit, right? But they're in denial. A lot of people, they're in denial. Who gonna stop KD? Who gonna guard KD and all this, bro? KD, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton could not stop a Clippers team from scoring, bro. How are they gonna stop this team that is a great offensive team, bro? As a team, not one player dominating the ball or as a dynamic scorer like Devin Booker and KD are on this team. No, they're trying to play hero ball and win this. They're not winning at all playing hero ball. They're not gonna do it. So all they're doing, bro, taking a bunch of mid ranges, bro. Where's the threes in between there, bro? You're not gonna win. You're not gonna beat this team just taking mid ranges, bro. It's a lot of Devin Booker. Oh yeah, you take the ball. All right, I take the ball now. There's no ball movement. Players are running into each other. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? What's really going on? Why are people in denial about this shit, man? The Suns they're not good, bro. And I'm not putting it all on them because they only played a certain amount of games together. So I'm just gonna say that people are pushing this shit on them like, oh, they're gonna do this and that, and they're gonna dominate because of who they got. No, it takes more than that. You have to have a cohesiveness with your team, bro. They don't have that yet. Fuckers you be talking about they gonna win the championship, bro. Be real. The Nuggets are gonna get these niggas out in 4 games. Fuck 5 games, nigga. 4 games. It's over with. It's over with. It's gonna look like this every night. The Suns, Devin Booker and KD gonna come out there look like they going hot. And as a team, the Nuggets are gonna destroy them. They're up 25 right now with 2 minutes to go, bro. People wanted to ignore that first game against the Clippers, like, it was a fluke or whatever. No, that was a telltale sign. And I had Kawhi and the Clippers beating them without PG, but Kawhi got injured. If the Lakers make it out the West, they win it all. Disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. I totally disagree. I mean, I get them beating the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies was a second seed, but they're not. First of all, they're not experienced, and despite what their record may say, I don't think they're that good, bro. I really don't. I don't think what they do is not hard to stop outside of John Morant. Let's be honest, bro. It's nothing special about the Memphis Grizzlies with or without John Morant. It's nothing. Nothing. The Lakers destroyed them, bro. You know? And I never thought for a second that the Lakers can beat that team. I didn't say that. Never thought for a second. You know, so I'm not really stunting that. The Lakers cool, you know what I'm saying? But there are worries. There are things that worry me. Like I said, with LeBron James, he's looking old out there. AD, inconsistent offensively. One night he's aggressive, one night he's not. You know? And on the other side of the spectrum, yeah, the Celtics, the team I think is going to make it to the finals outside of the East. There's a lot of that shit going on over there too. A lot of inconsistent players, right? Well, for the most part, Jason Tatum, really, you know. But I think when it comes to a head, I think the Celtics team is a better team than the Lakers, bro. And if they do make it to the finals, that's history. That's probably like the fucking 15th, 20th time they made it to the finals against each other, you know. I would definitely want to tune in to see that. That's the best rivalry in basketball. But, I don't know, bro. I don't know. All I'm saying is the Nuggets and Jokic keep getting disrespected. Stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy for the Suns. So I'm not capping. I'm telling the truth about what I see and how I see it. That's all I gotta say, bro.
But at the end of the day, we're basketball fans as well, so
we'll see the Nuggets sweeping. We'll see the Nuggets sweeping shit. All right.
Q focus.
I bet you wouldn't bet the Suns gonna win the series though. Bet you wouldn't bet that. You see, I wish I had brought this to niggas' attention before this whole shit, because I don't want to seem this is the first game and I wasn't been saying this. I've been saying this. We made whole.
Chris Paul, his boy. Hey, Butch in there.
My boy Butch Cassidy. Hey, what's good, man? Young Bulls, great. My GSs, and what did I tell you about the Knicks? Yeah, man. I don't know. A guy from the UK. My guy from the UK is a Knicks fan. It's crazy. The Knicks got a lot of love, bro. I don't know why, man. If Julius Randle going, hey, I tell you what. If Julius Randle gets shipped out, I'll be a fan then. But until then, nah. But yeah, Butch, your team, the Nuggets, they looking good, man. I tried to warn people and tell them that Suns hype train is going to get crashed, bro. Got crashed tonight. We'll see for the rest of the series, though. But, hey, it's looking real good, bro. Looking real good for the Nuggets team. Now, this is the team where I think their ceiling is probably the NBA Finals, right? I think that's their ceiling. But other than that, it's going to be hard for me to pick them against the Celtics, bro. It's going to be hard.
We know you like Chris Paul, though. We know that's your boy. So you ain't got to, we know that's why you say they're going to get swept. We know.
Yeah,
I fuck with Chris Paul.
We'll drop the link, too. We'll drop the link because Q about to go live in a second, so we're going to close out. We ain't really have much to talk about on this live, but the next one we will. But
just a little bit to cut out. The next one is going to be good because we're going to have to talk about a little bit about the Golden State series. We'll have enough games to have talk about the Lakers. By that time they'll probably play one or two, and then we'll possibly see.
I'm not capping for either team
next week.
Yeah, Nuggets, man. Yeah, the Nuggets, man. They getting disrespected. I want them to prove themselves. They just wipe the Suns' nose. What happened?
I said they're not the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, man, they're not the chicken nuggets, man, that y'all was calling them, bro. And a lot of people, Stephen A. capping for the Suns. Who else? Chris Broussard, who I think is way better than Stephen A. at his job. As far as the sportscaster, he said the Suns gonna win. Not that it's a bad take. I just think it's too easy to say. Like, it's the good thing to say. It's not, Hold on, that's Shelton. What's good,
What's up, man? I'm listening to y'all, man. Y'all cooking, man. I mean, I agree with a lot of your points. Especially when it comes to Memphis, you had a one-man team. My boy, not Bane balled his ass off. The other guy, the guy with the braids, the one that was captain, talking that shit to LeBron, calling LeBron, well, that old man ate you alive. Dylan Brooks, yeah, that old man ate you alive. So you need to learn to keep your mouth shut.
I'm glad to see you hop back on the bandwagon because you said you don't watch Lakers games, you don't got time for it. I'm glad.
I didn't. I didn't watch one all season. I didn't start watching until the playoffs, and they looking okay. They're not looking great. They looking okay. But right. If they can beat the winner of SAC and Golden State, I don't see nobody in the West beating them, bro. Not even the Nuggets.
I can respect that. Listen, this is what I said. I said I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers win, but in my personal opinion, I just feel like they're not. All I said was I wouldn't be surprised if they win because they could hoop. If they beat.
Well, for the Lakers, for me, fellas, for the Lakers, it comes down to health. If everybody's healthy, they're gonna be hard to beat.
I don't think they'll be hard.
But the problem is, AD don't stay healthy. LeBron is 38 years old. He may get injured.
Like you said, you kept it real. They looked okay, and if they looking okay, if they're looking okay, then that's not hard to beat. I'm not gonna lie. They're looking okay. They're not looking like.
Well, you gotta look at who they played. People was all hyped up on this John Morant shit. That dude is good, but I've said this before and I say it again. One will never beat five, ever.
Yeah, it was looking like that. It was looking like that. Q was good, man. Why you capping for the Suns, my nigga? Why are you capping for the Suns, my nigga?
Bro, a nigga never heard me cap for the Suns. I was just on y'all. I was just on y'all show earlier this week, and it wasn't nothing about me capping for the Suns. I let it be known, bro. DB a hoe, Kevin Durant a hoe. Ain't a hoe, bro. I already let that be known. Them niggas cook.
No, Durant ain't no hoe now. Let's cut the crap. Bro, Durant ain't no hoe. Durant is old. That's what it is. Kevin Durant in the league 15 years, bro.
Durant ain't no hoe. He's the bitch.
People forget that. Kevin Durant in this league for 15 years. He had a ton of injuries.
That nigga Durant.
JB was good, bro.
What's good, Eddie?
What's up, JB?
That's OG. OG cooking on basketball.
Yes, sir. You know I
You gotta
watch
do.
basketball. Man.
You gotta
Nigga
do some
getting
more
cooked.
basketball. We need to hear your takes on this basketball. I know you always do the boxing, but we need to hear your takes on this
Yeah, you know I love this
basketball.
basketball shit, man. Especially playoffs. I love the playoffs. I love the playoffs. I can't
Yeah, all
stand
the
the regular
casual
season because
fans
the
love
niggas is too
all the
soft.
casual fans love the playoffs, man.
I
Yeah,
can't.
but
I can't. I can't watch the regular season. It's too motherfucking soft, bro. Too soft.
Yeah.
hey, excuse. I want
I want them to play.
that.
What you said,
What
JB?
I what I said last week. I meant
I,
when you said that Shaq possibly be the GOAT. I want to take back what I said. I meant to say that LeBron is playing on the perimeter. If your big man can't shoot, that's not going to hurt your team as much as a wing or a guard. That's what I meant to say at the time. But I
Okay.
about that
Yeah,
Shaq stuff.
it's all good, man. That video. I was happy to put that out, man. You was cooking on that motherfucker.
Yeah. I seen it. I just went back and watched it, and I was like, man, that part right there. I messed up, so I had to want to come on and correct
Nah,
that
you
part.
did your thing, bro. You spoke. I ain't gonna lie. Like how I edited, bro. Like I didn't. I don't know. Like, cause it's. I ain't gonna lie. You low key sound like you cooked us. I ain't gonna lie. Like the way I edited, I didn't realize it. You low
Nah, I
key.
did cook y'all. I mean, Eddie be capping, man. Eddie, you gotta stop the capping with that Jokic stuff. Yeah, like he a good
Man.
On
player,
me,
but
that nigga capping
he
for
ain't.
Jokic, bro. That nigga
What?
shit, nigga.
Yo.
What
He is
the
not no
fuck?
top 15 player with a ring. Even if he win a championship this year,
Man, that's
Finals
crazy,
MVP,
bro.
still not
So
top
if KG
15.
had 3 rings, and the Finals MVP and the championship, he not top 15, bro. Come on,
Nah,
man.
hell
He
nah.
top 10.
He top
KG's,
10, but Jokic
but
can't be
listen,
top
wait,
15,
Bro,
bro.
Listen, that's because of what
but
he
bro,
did
bro,
KG
defensively,
bro,
though.
already arguably top 15, so like
bro,
you could
K,
argue him there. So
KG got stats niggas never even touched. We talking about 20,000 points. What he got like
Facts.
10,000 rebounds.
yeah, he top 50 in
Nigga,
every stat. I dig
nigga,
that, but
bro,
Tell him,
nobody
Q.
ain't nobody ever got that shit, bro. Nobody in the league, no nigga that ever touched the ball. Like, come
so
on,
that
man,
make him
that
better.
nigga
That make
KG
him greater than
different.
Jokic because of that.
No, he do that
Nigga,
all
if
ends of the
Jokic,
floor.
bro, come on, bro, Jokic,
You
bro,
could
man,
compare their
that
best
nigga,
seasons, and Jokic's
that nigga
best season is
overhyped
miles
because
better.
he white, my nigga. On
Look,
me,
look,
if it was
Oh
a
look.
black
my
person doing
god,
it, bro,
bro.
on God, if it was a black person doing that same shit, he'd be regular, my nigga. Fuck is we talking about?
Wait, but has there been a like? There hasn't been a
Yes,
black person
nigga.
doing what he do.
They
Look,
all
but
right. You
look,
say that, but I don't know, Eddie. I just brought this up in 2017. What I told you they were saying about Giannis, and he wasn't even doing that at the clip that Jokic was doing.
Yeah,
They was saying that nigga a point guard, bro. That nigga was
yeah, they
nowhere near,
were calling him a
and they
point
no,
guard.
fucking
Yeah,
what is
You
fired
said
Jake.
Giannis,
And they yes, in 2017 they
bro,
fired.
bro.
Hold on, and they fired Jason Kidd. They was hyping that nigga up, talking about he could do everything with the ball. No, he cannot do everything with the ball. So how you gonna say because he's white he getting that type of praise,
No,
bro? He
that,
as a
bro,
center, nobody doing that.
they fucked Giannis game up by saying he need to learn how to shoot. Nigga, he don't need to learn how to do a goddamn thing. Niggas ain't say that shit about Shaq. Nigga, dominate. If a nigga can't stop you from doing it, keep doing it till they
hold
can
on,
stop
Q,
you.
hold on, Q,
Only
hold on,
way they stopping the shit Giannis doing is by pulling them away from the goal. Nigga don't need to do none of that
hold
shit.
on, Q, hold on, Q. Because
Dominate the
when Shaq was dominating, there was no 3 seconds. Damn, he left, bro.
Nah, he fell off.
But there was no
no,
3 seconds in the paint when Shaq was dominating. And then we see once they took it out, he was already out his prime, so I can't even judge that. But we don't know. What if 3 seconds was always a rule? How different would it be for Shaq? We would never know. You know, he'd
I
probably
mean,
still be dominant, but we would never know if the 3 seconds rule was put out before Shaq was
but
dominating.
look,
We would never know, to be honest. So
That
that's
nigga
but
my
was
look,
camping in the paint, nigga.
but
mm-hmm.
look.
Stand there.
We talking about Giannis is a guy who handles the ball. He coming downhill. Shaq is playing in the paint with his back to the basket. It's two different games.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And he would be there for numerous periods of time. That's why I would say it's a difference. He would get that call a lot. Turnovers would happen. Adjustments would have to be made because Shaq, you can't be down there all along, all that time. So
Because
that's why it's different.
he ain't gonna have because the way how spaced out it is and the way the double teams work, he wouldn't even be allowed to go 1-on-1. You see how Brooklyn played Embiid. Every time he got the ball in the post, he got doubled. So with the shooters and the space it is in today's game, like he wouldn't be able to just dominate
All right.
1-on-1
Let
in the
me
post.
ask y'all this:
So
What
what would
y'all
Jokic
think?
do back
Y'all think
then?
Jokic
What would
not that
Jokic
good? Like,
be
how
that
good do y'all
back
think
then?
he is?
Wait. Q asked a question. He said, "What would Jokic do back then?" But it's so
Right
hard to
back
judge.
then with Shaq. What would he
It's,
do?
it's so hard to judge or
He
some
ain't
shit
holding
like that
Shaq. I'm
because
not finna entertain that.
No, not even holding Shaq. Nigga just out there. I'm not like trying to compare him to Shaq. Just get
I
out
ain't gonna
there.
lie, he cooking Shaq on the perimeter, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he's destroying that nigga on the
Oh yeah,
perimeter.
he's destroying Shaq
He's
over
killing
there.
that nigga, bro.
His footwork is too lethal for Shaq to keep up on the perimeter.
No,
But
I
but
ain't, no,
listen,
I'm not
but
saying guarding Shaq. I'm saying out there playing anybody. Nigga, when he out there with KG, when he out there with Tim Duncan, when he out that motherfucker with
Jokic strong
Kenyon
suit.
Martin and shit like that, what are you doing?
Q, right? Jokic strong suit, we all know is not defense. Same thing with Steph Curry. Now, if we say, what if Steph is out there with AI? What if Steph is out there with Kobe? We know he's not stopping those guys, but we know on shit, the same shit, probably even worse, is happening on the other end. Just like with Jokic, the same shit
No,
or even worse is happening on the other.
no, it's not, bro. He's not doing KG like that, bro.
Come on, bro.
KG
They're
can
about the
guard
same
him. He can't
size. They're
guard,
about the same size. They're about the
bro.
same weight, same
Bro,
size.
He
like
not
you keep bringing up his what he can't do on defense. I'm not on here saying what he can do. I'm saying what he's doing offensively now with that shit fly back then. And I say no, bro.
I think Jokic will be successful because you got to remember KG is a four.
Right.
KG wasn't guarding Shaq. Tim Duncan was all the top like back in
Tim
the
Duncan
early two
was guarding
thousands.
Shaq in the
Yeah,
playoffs. He was
yeah,
in the
every
playoffs.
now and then. But
Yeah, every
really,
now.
he came in as a four, and then he ended up going back to the five. But what I'm saying, a lot of them was fours. Like the fives in the early 2000s was garbage. All the top big man was fours. So I think Jokic, if he guards the five, he will have success guarding fives and being on the offensive end playing against fives. But as fours against the more faster footed fours, he would have trouble against a guy like KG.
My thing is, I don't think KG. I mean, and y'all could have how y'all feel. I don't think KG shoots the mid range better. He clearly don't shoot the three better than Jokic. Post,
Oh my god,
bro.
that is
Jokic
tripping.
is too
Will,
efficient,
will,
effective.
will he
He
be
All,
don't.
better
all
than Dirk?
Jokic do is shoot the three. He shoot the three better. That's it. Jokic. He shoot
Will
the three
Jokic
Hey,
be
way
better than
better.
Dirk?
That's it.
His
Will
footwork is
Jokic be
better.
better than Dirk
hey,
back in the
one note,
day?
one side note. I'm glad we talking basketball because that fight is over already.
We're fighting on right now.
Zepeda got that motherfucker out of there in 2 rounds with liver shots.
Oh yeah, I forgot he fought tonight. But
Man, that
I just
shit
think,
trash, man.
look, I just think, bro, y'all niggas just don't like Jokic, man. It's alright, man.
Nah, you
You know what I'm
look. Jokic. Like I said, I think he'll go down as a top 25 player, but putting him in that 10 to 15 range, it's kind of hard.
You
I
don't think
can't
he
put
can win
him
the
in
ring
that.
Okay,
or
how
two?
many?
Even with a ring, I couldn't put him with no Curry, KD,
Why couldn't you?
KG. I can't,
Yeah,
bro. Like
capping
he's
for
not that
KG. You
guy.
talking about KG?
He's not
Giannis
that
already.
guy. So if he win the ring, he's still not. You see, so it's
Giannis
just
ain't
the bias,
surpassed
bro.
nothing. Giannis,
Giannis
listen, them.
been bro. Giannis surpassed KG once he won that ring
No,
in
he did.
2021.
Look.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, he
about
chat. He
you
passed
long.
KG, bro.
It's
He chat.
longevity. You gotta have. You can't just have. Okay, you had a great peak. Let's see how
Bro,
long he can
Jordan didn't
play
have
at an
like no
elite level.
crazy longevity, bro. That nigga
But he
peaked for
Okay,
like
okay.
dominated
Guess
13
though.
what?
years, bro.
He
Look,
not
look,
Jordan. He's not Jordan.
You
look,
mean
look.
Jordan
That's
ain't
not what
have
I'm saying
longevity?
though. That's not
Yeah,
what I'm saying though. You don't have like to have like the longest goddamn peak, bro.
that's
You don't have
so.
to.
Let me tell you this.
Jordan did have
Ka,
longevity, bro.
look,
What you talking?
Q
Kawhi Leonard.
Q. Look,
I,
Jordan had 11 years, and that the only reason he had 11 years is the reason why we call him the greatest player of all time. Really, right? He had
He
two
had
injuries.
13.
He had 2 injury seasons, and then he has the other 2 with the Wizards. We really gonna count those years and say that was the reason why he was a GOAT? We're not gonna count the nothing.
Nah,
Bro,
it's not
stop it,
about.
bro. Stop
It's
it, bro.
about what he
Stop
did
it.
individually and
Stop
what
it,
he
bro.
did as far as winning. That's why he the GOAT.
Exactly in the 11 years.
Oh, about 12.
His
12.
He
whole
had
career was
12
Only
because
12.
he's
his
only
whole
injured
career,
once. That
bro.
was
His
84.
whole
That was
career, bro.
84 with the foot. He sat out all 84 with the foot.
Yeah, he sat out all 84 with the foot. He played the playoffs. Then the year he came back from baseball, he played 17 games that year. I mean,
Right,
if
right,
y'all
right, right,
count that,
right,
yes, but
right, right.
Yeah,
he
but if you
didn't
look
two,
at the
2 seasons
But
without
you got to
over
remember when he
25.
came back from the foot, he went to Boston, scored 62 in the playoff
Yeah,
game,
he
even
went
though
to
they got
Boston
their
scoring
ass kicked.
60, yeah,
what
63.
you think about Jokic?
Jokic is nice. He's nice. He's consistent. Very consistent. He's nice.
You think
He's
he could
hard
be a
to
top?
stop because he's versatile. He can do so many things. See, that's the difference with Jokic. Is he's not like a fucking Giannis where he's just gonna take it to the hole and overpower you and shit, or out
Get the free
athlete
throw.
you.
And get the
Bro,
free
Yeah,
throw.
he ain't won the
it's
ring,
the
bro.
deal with Jokic is the fact that Jokic can do so many things, and he makes people around him better. Cause that team ain't shit without you. Take Jokic off that team might struggle
What
to
are
win
we
40 games.
talking about, bro?
Might
He
Listen,
struggle
did
to
a
win
watch,
40
shit
games.
team. Them niggas, bro. He did not make
nigga.
the
He
niggas on that Minnesota team better, bro. Let's be real.
stop it,
He did
stop it,
not. He did
exclusive.
not.
What do you? They didn't make. Look. When he was there, when he left, they haven't. They barely. They make the playoffs like twice in the last
No,
20 years.
that's right. But that's the thing.
Come
He's
on.
saying he didn't make them better. He didn't say
Yes,
like
he did
they
because
were
they
good
was
without.
garbage.
Look, it's the difference between being good without them and not making them better.
But
He
look,
didn't. All right, for example, like teams that LeBron play with, they're not good without him, but he doesn't make them better. Like when did he make the Miami Heat better? No, LeBron didn't make the Miami Heat better, but they weren't good without him. They barely made the play. They didn't make the playoffs the next year, and they barely made it the
Meaning the
year after
players
that.
around them elevating their game. That's what I'm talking
they
about.
did. He did though in
What was it?
2003 and
What
four.
the
He
best player
did.
he played with was what? Spreewell and
Spreewell, come on,
Wally.
bro.
Spreewell
Wally
best year was with
Zerbiak.
the yeah, Wally Zerbiak. Their best years was
Fucking
before
Sam
KG got
Cassell.
there. Their best years
Listen,
was before KG got there.
listen.
Spreewell best year
But
was on the Knicks. Wally was before KG got there. Or wherever. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
after. But look, Eddie. Now he played for an expansion team. Like the Minnesota
Yeah.
Timberwolves, when he came into the league, was an expansion team with no previous NBA history. They was a new team. You
No,
expect him to
I
take an
get that.
expansion team in Minnesota with doing in an expansion draft with expansion players until maybe 02, 03 when they start getting quality players in there.
Mm-hmm.
You expect him to carry them teams every year deep in the
Hell no.
playoffs?
Hell
I
Like,
no.
mean, y'all
That's not what I'm
expected
saying.
Jokic as the 5th seed to take that team to the finals just because
no,
he
I
won
didn't expect
MVP.
nothing. I don't expect nothing from Jokic.
All right.
The guys got hurt. Listen, from now moving forward, Jokic gotta make some deep runs in the playoffs for me to
That's
consider him in that
respect.
conversation.
That is
From
respectable.
now
That's
moving
respectable.
forward. Because
That's
y'all doing this Jokic stuff. I'm seeing it everywhere. Oh, Jokic this and that. Okay,
because
let's see
because
in June.
JB 3
Oh, all right.
MVPs
Hold on. Let
and
me
a
say this,
hard
Eddie.
court
So
ring.
who is it worse for? Jokic or Embiid? Who get capped for more?
Jokic.
Oh
Jokic.
my
That's
Hell
god.
yeah, Jokic,
Oh,
bro.
you cap.
That
You
nigga
cap.
Jokic bro.
Both
That
That's
nigga
both of them
Jokic
get
got the
That's cap.
NBA,
both.
That's cap.
bro.
Listen, only thing you can say against
That got
Embiid,
this,
he get
bro.
hurt. He get hurt.
Time out.
And
Hold on. I got this. Right. So, but through the years, right, Jokic's best player has been what? Jamal Murray, right? Jamal Murray
I'm not.
and MPJ, right? Then
Yeah.
when we look at Joel Embiid had a super team in 2019. He hasn't even made a conference finals yet, JB. And he had Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, James Harden through the years. He had James Harden was a superstar. Jimmy Butler, I don't know who would call him a superstar, but there's arguments you could be made, especially with what he has been doing. Tobias Harris is an all-star caliber player. Tyrese Maxey is almost an all-star caliber player. Like all these guys he's been playing with through the years, and he hasn't even a conference finals. And you telling me people don't cap for him more, saying he should have won MVP last year and the year before that?
Yeah, look, I feel like look.
They said,
I feel like
hold on, and I'm gonna let you go, JB. I think it was in 2021, was it, or what was it? No, last year he was undermanned, right? They saying, oh, he don't deserve MVP over Joel Embiid, right? The man Joel Embiid had two 20+ point per game scores, or 3. I think no, he had 3. Giannis, Tobias Harris, James Harden, and Tyrese Maxey was all averaging 18 and above, bro. He had 3 of them niggas, bro. And Jokic had fucking Aaron Gordon averaging 15 points, bro, and got the.
And he averaged, bro. He dominated Golden State. He averaged about 31 in that series. They couldn't stop him. So imagine
Joel Embiid also missed 20+ games. They told him, oh yeah, no way. He deserves MVP.
Go ahead, JB.
Nah, I'm saying, I feel like both of them. A lot of people cap for Embiid, but I feel like it's mainly because he get hurt and it's his injury history more so than his performance on the court. Also, he's rarely been healthy in the playoffs, but I get that. I'm not saying that people don't cap for Embiid, but I don't feel like, even if you want to say they cap for one more than the other, I feel like not by that much. I feel like Jokic, like, come on, y'all talking about top 15 off of some MVPs. You know, I bet y'all don't. Like I said last week, Moses Malone is not in y'all top 15, and he got 3.
But
Come on, we can't be doing
wouldn't
this.
have 3 MVPs in a hard championship. Moses played with Dr. J, Bobby Jones, and a bunch of other guys who were really good at that time. Jokic is playing with MPJ and Jamal Murray, who are not top 30 players in the league.
Yeah, but
Like,
look,
what are we talking about here? That would be a tough victory.
Bro,
Also
Jokic
Moses.
ain't got no damn motherfucking finals, bro. That nigga ain't did shit in the playoffs, bro.
Why?
You done got
And
his
tell me
ass
why
crushed.
Tell me why he don't got a finals. Because in 21, his point guard went down with an ACL injury. And he missed the whole next year. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Just like
Bro, the
just like
nigga lost, bro. He lost, bro. I ain't about to cap for no nigga because he out here
You
losing, bro.
cap for Chris Paul when his ass lose though. Oh, he was hurt.
Who?
This and this and that. You do.
You said who?
Chris
Jokic's not
Paul.
touching Chris Paul.
When
Nigga,
he get
That's
hurt,
y'all,
you
all
can
I'm
bro,
cap
saying.
this
quit,
to him.
bro, quit, no. Hold
What you
up,
gonna
bro.
say?
Quit deferring to other niggas. We talking about Jokic. Don't bring up no motherfucking Chris Paul. And then you out here gonna cap and say that nigga had a super team with Jimmy and them. That wasn't no goddamn super team, nigga. What are you talking
All
about?
right.
That was
All right.
not no
Go back
super.
and do the research, bro.
I don't care how your eyes look, my nigga. That was not no super team, bro.
So the,
Ben
all right,
Sim Ben
all right,
Simmons,
time
Jimmy
out.
Butler,
So if you're not gonna
Tobias
say that, all right. So all right, you don't. All right, you're not gonna say that. Okay, then that team wasn't better than the Toronto team.
You said, was that team better than the Toronto team?
Was or was not the 76 in 2019 better than Toronto?
Hell no.
Oh yeah, no,
Cap.
we
Cap.
done here. We done
Yeah, we
here.
done here. That nigga cap.
Hell
That nigga
no.
cap. That nigga cute is cap. JB, what you
Y'all
think
nigga,
about that?
bro, and
Nah,
I tell you how that's
look,
cap. I got plenty niggas that I cut that'll vouch for me,
I'm
nigga. I said the motherfucking Raptors was gonna win, nigga. I won hella cheese on that motherfucking series and the series before that, betting on
Just
the
because you
Raptors,
said that
nigga.
they was
I
gonna
knew
win,
they
don't
was
mean nothing.
gonna win, nigga. What is we talking about? They
So
had
did
the
me and
chemistry,
Eli.
they had the
Yo,
chemistry and all that shit, bro. Stop it,
Q.
bro.
Me and Eli
And
was in
niggas know I fuck with Jimmy.
Me and
All
Eli
right,
was in 10th grade going around the school talking about, yo, niggas got to watch for the Raptors that year. And what happened? They won 52 games and they won the championship on everything I love, on my cross. Me and Eli was going around the school saying niggas got to watch for the Raptors, and they end up winning the championship. That doesn't mean that they were better than the 76ers. 76ers had Josh Richardson, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. And you telling me, come on, bro, you can't possibly.
bruh, on me, ain't no nigga before then, bro. Jimmy made his name in that series. Like he solidified this shit in that series because he was the one that stole the ball and made that layup. The nigga Kawhi went down and made the shot. But Jimmy really won that motherfucker already. On me, and B fucked up and fucked up on defense, and Kawhi made that shot. But at the end of the day, bro, Jimmy was not that, bro. That nigga Jimmy always been underrated, bro. He always been
He
underrated.
was
And
still a star.
that
He
nigga
was
play with
still an
heart. That nigga
all-star.
play with heart. You can't go through pull up no type of numbers with that nigga. Tobias Harris a motherfucking scrub. Stop it. He cooked. He ain't got no heart in his body, bro. And
Regardless
everybody
of
know
how you
Ben
feel,
Simmons
those are
done both.
four all-star players. Those are
That was
four
4
all-star
All
players.
Stars in one team.
Eddie Tobias is not an all-star. He's a
He
good
was an
scorer.
All Star though in that season.
A guy
Man,
averaging
Bro, and they
19,
have former
19
when
defensive
Tobias made the
players
points.
on their
All-Star
team.
game,
What are we talking about,
Who?
bro?
Who's the all-star?
Bro,
Did you say James Wiseman? James
bro,
Wiseman
Marc
never averaged
Gasol and
19 or
Ibaka,
7, bro.
bro. Marc Gasol and Ibaka, former defensive players of the year, bro. What are we saying? And then before then, they just took out Giannis, bro. Stop it, bro. They was better than them niggas, man. They had the chemistry. Only thing they was missing was Kawhi, nigga.
Bro,
DeRozan
they
been
took out
in they
they
didn't
took
make
out
the runs in
yo,
the playoffs,
Q,
bro. They took
what are you
DeRozan
saying?
out and
What are you
replaced that
saying?
nigga with Kawhi, bro.
Bro, and what they took out Giannis. What does that mean, bro? Like, what are you saying? The
nah,
Raptors
Bro,
had a better
bro.
roster than
they was
Giannis
the
didn't even
favorites
have
that
Drew
year.
Holiday yet. Giannis didn't
The
even have
Bucks,
Drew Holiday yet
but Eddie, the Bucks was the favorite that year to come out the East. They was the
because
Bucks.
they won 60 games, bro.
Yeah, they was the favorite though. So you got to give
But
Philly credit. I mean,
that's
not
more
Philly,
so
Toronto credit for knocking
that's
them out.
more so for Giannis's fault because Giannis got stopped by Kawhi. That's more of that.
No, Giannis did not get stopped by Kawhi. That nigga Kawhi sent them niggas straight toward Gasol, straight toward motherfucking Ibaka, straight toward Pascal, bro. He was guarding the
Bro,
perimeter, bro.
you can search it up. There's a
Bro,
stat. You can search
Kawhi
it
was
up. I think
guarding the perimeter, bro.
there's a stat you can search up. It says Kawhi when Kawhi was guarding Giannis, he was like a negative field goal percentage defender. Not negative. He was like shooting
Bro.
30 something from the field when Kawhi was guarding.
I agree with Q on that. He was sending that nigga.
It was, but it was a mixture of both. It was a mixture of both.
It was a mixture of both. Facts, right?
It wasn't just one guy just shutting up. When you an elite level scorer, one guy is not going to stop you. It's a team effort, especially in the playoffs.
Look, All right, y'all gonna see, bro. When they sweep the Suns, nigga, that nigga Q up here capping for the Suns, nigga. That nigga JB up here capping for
Not
the Suns,
capping
nigga.
for them
Look,
niggas,
look,
bro.
look, look,
Y'all
look,
niggas gonna see
look,
it,
look.
bro.
Bro, I see them just like Jokic, bro. This just how I see them, bro. They have yet to prove what everybody think they are. A nigga can think Devin Booker, oh, this and that, bro. I don't think he's that, bro. I don't think
You
he's
know,
that, bro. Just like I don't think Jokic that, bro. I think Jokic is real good. But you still have to do that shit and win those games, my nigga. That's ultimately what I'm saying. Nigga, like everything count on you. All the eyes on you. They own him right now. If he come through and play great and get them out of there, then yes, bro. But then you go on and you got to do that shit again because you got to come out of the West. Like, it's still more for that nigga to do, bro. Real talk. If he don't, I don't care. I don't care how that nigga Giannis, he put that shit. And yeah, I explain that shit sometime like Giannis, yeah. Because everybody don't win it every year. But bro, nigga, it's a failure. To any great player, and any player who's really great, when you lose, that's a failure, my nigga. On me. You grown that bitch. We seen Kobe win that motherfucker and go to the finals. And what he say? Why you ain't smiling? Nigga, the job ain't done, bro. On me. That's how the shit go. That's how great see it, bro. They ain't getting all happy over a damn a semi-final series or some shit. They get happy when they win the
That's what
finals,
Chris
my
Paul.
nigga.
That's
Get
what
the
Chris. That's
chip,
what
my
Chris Paul.
nigga.
Devin Booker did last year. What's his
You know
name? What's
what
that
I'm
nigga?
saying?
Luka. You know what I'm talking
Who?
about?
what you got against Chris Paul exclusive? You got something
Huh?
against Chris Paul?
Nah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
man.
You
yeah.
got
Cause,
something
cause,
against
cause
Chris
when I
Paul?
speak that real shit, they just deflect to some other shit. But I'm just keeping it
No,
Nah,
real.
no. I'm saying. I'm telling JB.
CP3
I
that
said.
good. That
No,
guy in his
JB. I'm
prime.
saying. No, I'm saying. That's what. Cause Q said you can't be getting excited over a goddamn semifinals winning shit. I like that's what Chris Paul. Devin Booker was doing in the finals, and they did that shit last year against Luka. Got their ass throttled. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Can't be doing that type of shit. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
All right. Right. So how many guys is in the top 10? How many guys is outside the top 10 with 3 MVPs?
Not that many.
No, none at all. There's no guys
Bro,
outside the top
bro.
10.
Malone,
And,
outside of Malone,
and
that's
this
like
day and
Bird.
age,
He in the
Malone
top
has
10.
2.
day and age, that shit easy,
He
bro.
got 3.
He has 2.
Nah, he got 3.
Let me see.
I think he got. Yeah, I think he got 3, bro.
I might be tripping though. He might have 2 though. I'm gonna double check that though.
Let's see.
Man, it's too easy now, bro. I ain't gonna like, bro.
He
It's
got
no
2. He got
defense.
2.
Oh, he got
A
2. Never
nigga,
mind. Then it ain't
a
none.
nigga
Then it
can do
ain't none.
whatever they want to, bro.
Yeah.
He has an
It's like
ABA that one. That's why.
they
Yeah.
can do whatever
All
they
right.
want
So
to.
so
Yeah.
so Bird got 3. He in the top 10. Who else?
Will, Bill,
Yeah, Bill.
MJ,
Yeah, they all top
LeBron.
10.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's all I had to ask. And then plus,
Oh man,
if
we not them
and
though.
I'm just saying,
Hold up though. Do any of them guys just have one ring, or do they got more than one?
They got
good
more
point.
than one.
But
All
that's
right
why I
then.
didn't
What we
say
talking
Jokic would
about?
be. I didn't
He
say
didn't
he would
say he
be
would be
You
top
said
10. He
he
said
get
he would be
one
top
ring, he in the
15.
top 15.
Yeah.
Stop. Nah. Hell
Okay.
nah.
So if
Okay.
he went
So
2, where he go? All right. So
okay.
if he went 2, where he gonna be at?
Top 15.
All right. So who's the 5 guy
All
after the
right, that's
top
fair.
10? Who's the 5 guys after the top 10? Okay. JB, you said you got Steph at 11. So 12, 13,
Steph,
14, 15.
Big O, Steph, the Big O, KD,
Wait, who?
the Steph, Big O, the big Oscar Robertson.
Oh, Big O, Big O. All right.
Yeah, KD. I would say
Oscar got 1
maybe.
ring. Oscar got 1 ring and what? 1
Yeah, but
MVP?
I gotta give. Yeah, I gotta look. I gotta. He revolutionized the game. He was like one
See,
of the
now we
first
adding
big
extra shit.
guards. Look, y'all want to
Jokic
keep adding it.
revolutionized the game too.
Look. I'm not saying he can surpass him. He can surpass. I'm not saying he can't surpass Oscar Robertson. Okay, so I said Steph, the Big O, KD. Oh, shit, man, this when he get tough. Right? I
KD
say
got
KG,
one MVP, 2 rings. All right.
KG, Dirt. I mean, no.
Who got 2
Tim, no.
rings?
Tim Duncan, Dirt. I mean, no. Y'all messy. I mean,
Nah,
Tim, Tim.
that nigga Eddie made a mistake and said KD got
Yeah,
2 rings.
nah.
No,
I
I
mean,
didn't make a mistake. Go ahead,
Tim
Jay.
Duncan. I
Tim
mean, Tim
Duncan's
Duncan.
outside your top 10?
I'm tripping right here. See, I gotta sit down there. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
sit
gotta
down and
sit
do
down
my
and write that
research.
shit. I
Yeah, I
feel you,
sit.
bro. That shit get hard,
Yeah,
bro.
it's because it's a lot of players
Holy
that need to
shit!
go through right
Wait.
now.
All right. Yo, Q. So where you got you? Katie's top 15 of you?
They'll kill. He probably walked away.
I know he's in my top 15. I just want to ask him something because I know he agrees with you, Eli, with saying he has no rings or whatever. So if Katie's and Q's top 15 were with just one MVP, right? Why the fuck Jokic can't be with 3 and 1 ring, and a
But he,
hard ring too?
but
This would
he,
be a hard ring.
KD got years as the best player in the game over
Come
decades
on,
since
bro. Let's be
2010,
honest.
bro.
Katie,
The best
Kate.
player in the
One of
game. When was he
no
the
one.
best
I
player
meant
in the game?
not tripping. One of the best. I meant one of the best.
Okay.
I
Oh,
meant
And so does
y'all got me
Jokic.
stumbling right there,
So
right
so
there.
does Jokic. So
Y'all
does
got me
Jokic.
stumbling right. Jokic
So
don't
does.
got no 10+ years as a top 5 player.
Oh, okay.
He got that.
Nah, he
That's what
don't even got 10 years today, but
exactly.
yeah.
The only knock I got against Jokic right now is his lack of playoff success and his longevity. If those two, like I said, if he had more playoff success and he's able to play at an elite level for a very long time, then I could put him in the top 15.
what he got 5 seasons and his team has never
Yeah,
been
he still got a couple. He still got some more work to do. He still got to fill that resume up. So I'm talking about total points, all time scoring, all that coming to fruition when we talking about this all time great list. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't
Wait,
know, man.
so okay, so if the total stats come into that, what about the
Yeah,
advanced stats? Because you
yeah,
can't
all
put
that.
okay,
No,
so then
advanced stats, total stats,
I'm
accolades,
not gonna
skill level.
lie. He's top 5 in almost every advanced stat already, besides the ones that are totals like win shares and offensive win shares, which he's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be top. He probably have the most of all time in
I
those. But
mean, you got to realize when they start taking those into account, a lot of those guys in the top 10, a lot of those advanced metrics wasn't around back in the 70s and 80s, and that
okay,
really didn't
but for
start coming around to the late
the
90s,
like okay for
2000.
so for the top 5 greats it is though. So for Kareem is there, for Magic is there, for MJ is there, for LeBron is there, for Kobe is there,
Yeah,
for Tim Duncan is there, from the majority Larry Bird, the
yeah,
majority of guys is there for.
yeah. But that was later on, later on down the line.
Q back. Eddie, ask him what you gonna ask.
Yo, Q, you got KD top 15 all time?
Shit. Um, I don't know. Like I don't really got it on top of my head, but shit, I know I probably wouldn't, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That nigga's a bitch, bro. That nigga gotta win. That nigga gotta win. That nigga gotta win one for CP3, my nigga. If he can do that, nigga,
Oh my god.
I'll
He
give it
said
to
for
him.
CP3. You see the fan coming out? Look.
Yeah, that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
That
and I'm
nigga cute.
saying he gotta really put a squad on his back and win, bro.
Nigga, that shit damn near a super team as well, bro. Like
Nigga,
whether
he
What
you
super
gotta
team?
know
What's the
they
super
not,
team,
bro.
bro?
Them niggas is light, bro. The Suns is light.
Wait. Time out, Q. Time
I
out,
don't
Q.
care what
Who a
niggas
super
think
team,
about
Eddie?
Devin Booker, bro.
bro, the Suns, bro.
The Suns is not a fucking super team,
Like you
bro.
could have how you feel on it. I still have how I feel, bro.
Bro,
I
how
just
are they a
can't put
super team, bro?
I
Them
can't
niggas
put the
not doing.
fact that they got 2
How they a
superstars
super
and they
team? They don't have no bench, bro.
you don't need a
You have to
fucking
take
bench for a
everything into
super
account,
team,
bro.
bro.
They don't even have a. They don't even have
You don't need a bench. The
bro.
Miami
They don't,
Heat
bro.
ain't
Listen,
yo,
they
Eli,
don't even have a
Eli,
half. Hold on,
Eli,
time out.
Eli. The
Hold
Miami
on,
Heat
bro.
didn't
Hold
have a
on.
super team,
They
bro.
don't
So what
even
do you
have
I
a
mean
half
a
decent bench,
bench. A
bro.
bench.
Their bench is so bad. Their bench is so bad. Chris Paul is so bad at this age, bro. They're not a super team, bro.
Chris Paul's
They're
not
not
that.
a
What are
super
you
team.
talking about?
That nigga is. He's not that good at this age. No, he is not. He's not
Bro,
been good. He's not been productive at all, bro. All he's been doing
and
is
Chris
getting his
Paul,
players
it
to their
doesn't matter
spots,
what
bro.
Chris Paul,
All he's been doing is getting his
Chris
players
Paul,
to the spots.
Chris
Other than that,
Paul
he
could
is
be
trash,
60,
bro.
and you saying he's not productive is crazy, bro.
Bro,
Because
he is
he's
not
always gonna
productive this season,
facilitate the offense, bro. You saying that is
bro. He's
insane, bro. It
no,
really
bro.
is,
I
bro.
know what I'm talking about, bro. Chris Paul at
And
this
no
age, bro.
matter
Chris
what you got
Paul,
to say, no matter what you got to say about Aiden, bro, he still does his job and come do 18 and 10. He might not be getting better.
them niggas
He
not no
might not be
super
getting
team, bro.
better than 18 and 10. But there's you know how many big men in the league does 18 and 10? There's less than 10 big men in the league that average a double
You
with
love throwing that
18.
word around
Hey
lightly, bro.
Eddie,
Them niggas
hey
is
Eddie,
not
I
a
wanted
super
to
team.
show you some. I want to show you something on my screen real quick. I don't know if it can pop up real quick.
Let me
You
see
see
that.
it?
Yeah, I see.
You see what that say right there? With my
Hold
finger
on.
at?
Hold on, let me put you on the what's the name? Hold on. Hold on. I got you.
All right, what's that? What does it?
Can y'all see it?
NBA standings.
Yeah, but can you see the top
Oh,
part
that's the
where it says?
2008 shit.
Yeah, look at this. You saying Jokic
No.
is
I
coming?
know what you're talking about. I know exactly
Look,
that year. That's the year the Jazz had 50 wins at the 7th seed, right?
look at this right here though. That's the. Let me see.
Bro, I'm a Kobe fan. I know about that. I know about that shit. I know about that year. But my
And tell
thing
me,
is,
you see that?
yeah, my thing is, JB, what team would Jokic be on? Because, damn,
Put him on the
JB,
Nuggets.
if he's on the Nuggets with AI and Carmelo Anthony, they beat the Lakers
Nah,
in that
AI wasn't on
WCF.
that. He wasn't on that. It was Chauncey who was
It
on
was
that
Chauncey
team.
Billups.
Yeah, they not
Oh yeah, they
beating.
went to the WCF with Chauncey. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I still don't
So
believe I don't see him beating that Laker team. I
didn't
just
they
don't.
go 7? They went 7. So you
I'm
don't
not. I
think
don't remember. I gotta
they did go
take
7?
back.
So you
Yeah.
don't think adding Jokic wins the series?
I don't. I still think it goes 7. I don't know if they because you got to remember they
I'm
got
not gonna lie.
Bynum. They got
It,
Bynum and Gasol to match up with Jokic defensively. So he's
okay,
just not gonna be
and you
eating
got
like that.
Jokic, and Marcus Camby to match up with those guys.
Then you got
Marcus
Ron
Camby's
Artest.
defensive. We know, people know Michael Camby is a very good defensive center,
Yeah,
and then you got Jokic on the offensive end at the 4. That wouldn't be fair to me. And as much as I love
you
Kobe,
crazy.
bro. As much as I love Kobe, bro, you was better off saying another team, bro. They probably don't even win 50
Nah.
games,
Look.
and that matchup don't even happen no more. They probably win
Let's
more than that.
Eddie, let's put him on his own team. Whatever we can put him on his own team without you can put him on shit. I can put him on the we believe Warriors,
Warriors. So
the
with Al Harrington,
Trailblazers.
and Jackson, and Baron Davis, they
You
make
think
the
they get into
playoffs.
the you think they going to the
Hold on,
going deep
yo,
in the
Q.
playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what time you going live?
Shit, I ain't in no rush.
Oh, all right, yeah, because I was about to close out, but yeah, I go ahead, bro.
Yeah, we could close out. I'm trying to get smacked real quick. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, man. Look, it was a good show, man. Thank everybody for coming through, man. Thanks for the support, man. I'm Eli.
And I'm at it, yo. And shout out to everybody that came on today. Yo, they make this shit fun, bro. Every day they pull up and they show support, every single day. And we got nothing but love for them. Every time they in the stream, Q always in the stream, JB been in the stream all day, So and Ung just popped out today. So, gotta show love to them. Please show love to them. And that's about it, yo. I appreciate you.
We only still in the beginning stages, man. This shit gonna
Yes,
get
sir.
way more lit, man. We just gotta keep doing what we doing, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Sir.